Okay, when I made that ghillie suit, and I have some other items that I've been planning and putting together. Now this is for hunting season next year. I can hunt from a tree, but I also wanted it where if there was no trees around, and all I had was bushes, kind of like this situation, you can't get into a tree. I wanted to set up something in the way of a ground blind, but I wanted it to be very versatile and very comfortable. And it had to be, because you have to be so comfortable that you're not going to move a muscle. And that's the whole idea. So the first procedure to this is a thermal rest pad. This pad is going to keep you dry and it's going to keep you comfortable, is what it's going to do. So this is the first step to making yourself comfortable. Now, as you can see, as he's laying down on the mat, okay, with the crossbow, and because of my paint job on the crossbow, it really blends in nice. Now, when I made the ghillie, I made it with a whole bunch of different paracord where I can add vegetation to it. So if I want to, I can add more vegetation to blend in better. But when you're hunting deer, I don't think I'm going to need to. Now, you'll notice he's in regular clothing. Most people will probably be wearing camouflage clothing, which is just another layer, is what it is. Now, this allows you to lay down on your mat and not be seen. And with very little movement, you could raise your head and be ready to shoot, is what you can be. Even the cat's curious. But I've got two other things set up on this that add to even more camo to help this really blend in. So I'm doing this section by section so you can literally see what I'm doing. And some of this stuff I'll have links in the bottom. I do have a whole video, whole playlist on how I made that ghillie. Now, it took me about a week, but I think a person could do it in 3 days. And you really only need about 3 bundles of that, I don't know, that string stuff just to connect it. I bought like 5. I bought too much. You only need 3. So that's kind of nice. I've got cats everywhere. A mouse doesn't have a chance out here, I'll tell you. So we got the thermal rest pad, which they run for, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. And then when I made the ghillie hood, you don't have to. You can go buy one. I mean, I think I was into probably 80 bucks by the time it's made. I really like that. Now, another thing that's going to happen with that ghillie hood is because Tennessee gets so hot, and the last thing I want is thousands of ticks climbing all over my head, so you got to think about that. I will take that and put that into a 5-gallon pail, and I will soak it in permethrin. And I'll have links to these videos and what I bought and everything at the bottom. So permethrin kills ticks on contact, and I've tested it. I have literally gone out and dragged a white sheet across the yard and got myself a whole bunch of ticks, and then I've placed the ticks on top of my clothing after treating it, and within seconds they die. So I know it works. So I will soak that for probably a good half an hour in permethrin in a 5-gallon pail and literally have it absorb everything. Then take it and hang it on the line and just let it dry out, and for 3 months it'll be tick proof. And any clothes I wear are going to be the same. Okay? So you'll see how this all sets up. So let me show you the very next level to this camouflage. The very next level to this is that, what do I call that? It's kind of like artificial leaves on a netting, and it's a brown and green. This was the best camouflage that I could find. Now understand, I haven't added anything to that ghillie hood yet. What you're seeing is this done level by level. Now you can see a bit of his blue jeans, but like I said, I did that on purpose because if you have camouflage on, you're not going to see those blue jeans. And that netting just goes over top of you like a blanket. Nothing more. You'll notice you can see his hands. So a good pair of gloves is going to be needed. And by going outside and testing your setup is very important. Now you see, we are breaking the human outline. You don't see his body laying there. Down near the bottom of his feet kind of looks roughed up. You're just throwing it over top of you like a blanket. Now if you had a pack or anything extra, you can throw it underneath that. Everything gets covered by that netting. So you end up with a really, really well camouflage setup. And I've been working on this for a while, as you can see. First I had to build the Ghillie hood. Then I painted my crossbow. Probably some people thought I was crazy when I painted my $1,000 scope. I don't plan to ever sell it, so that's just the way it is. I did contact the company, Oracle X, and I asked them, can I paint the scope or will that void my warranty? They said no, it will not. So that scope is still guaranteed for life. I also contacted the company, the crossbow company, and they said, nope, doesn't void your warranty at all. So painting it was not an issue, which is good, because the foot stirrup on that crossbow was quite shiny. I actually still see the little shiny part I'm going to have to dab up when I go in the house, where the sun's reflecting off of it. And that's another reason why I like to make these videos, so I could actually see how much camo I've actually achieved. Now I got one more thing to add to this. Okay, the last thing I've added to this, you can see kind of like that little scarf going over top of the Ghillie hood. Now that I had to look high and low for. I literally spent a good week before I found it. Most of the time when you buy that scarf, and I have multiple colors, is it's only painted with the camouflage on one side. This is painted on both sides. So you can actually spread that out. Now let me show you what happens if I move it. Now in this situation, you'll notice I put it down by his hands. And notice how it's covered, camouflaging everything up. So that scarf, all netted, is used for multiple purposes. Now, this also has other good things about this setup. The mesh with the leaves allows for heat to leave. So you're not sitting there sweating like a pig, basically. Creating more odor is what's going on. The scarf itself has mesh into it too. It has holes in it. But it also helps to protect you from the mosquitoes. And after coating it, it's going to protect you from the bugs themselves. Can you lay down but not look through the scope? Just kind of lay down and be really comfortable? Are you really comfortable?
Yeah.
Where you could go to sleep if you wanted to?
Yeah.
So right now he's laying down where he feels very, very comfortable. And he can actually fall asleep if he's not careful. Now lift your head up slowly, looking through the scope. And you'll notice how slow that actually looks. So he literally heard something and now he's getting set up, is what he's doing. So that's really, really cool. I've seen very little movement in his head. Now, this isn't even camouflaged perfectly. You know, I haven't added things to the Ghillie hood. I haven't done a whole lot to it. All I've done is laid a thermarest pad down, laid a leaf type of blanket over top with a Ghillie homemade hood that I made, and, you know, a scarf I'm using. Now, this setup is really, really nice. Even these guys are so curious, they're checking it out. Is what they are. It's getting to the point I can't even make a video outside without these cats all bothering me all the time anymore, which is hilarious. I had this cat in the house when it's cold. Right now we're about 50 degrees. White leg. What are you looking at? Does that look weird to you? Huh? What is it? You're just not sure, are you? So there you go. There is my ground setup for hunting next year. My hunting season got blown this year. It really did because the scope didn't work right and I had to send it in. That took 3 to 4 weeks. You know, I did go out a couple times with the compound bow, but I didn't see nothing. But this is a setup I'm working on next year. But this has taken some time. This has taken me some research and some time and painting and developing the ghillie hood. And I've actually bought 2 of those mesh type of artificial leaf things. They didn't blend in at all until I found this one. This one's the most realistic one I've found with browns and greens. And it really does look good. Now I could pull that mesh thing up higher on top of the hood if I wanted to. Here's another look. I pulled the leaves up over top of the ghillie suit, over top of the hood, and you'll see we got a little bit more blending is what we got. He actually moved his leg there. Did you see that movement? Now here I had him lift his head up a little higher. You might be able to see his nose. If he was wearing a face mask, he would actually blend in a lot better. And you'll notice how the white of his hands and his mouth were blending in a little bit better. So you can see our flesh is not really made for camouflage out in the wilderness when it comes to hunting. But he is all set. He's got his chin sitting on the rest. He's looking through the scope. He's very comfortable. There's no reason to use any movement whatsoever. He doesn't have to hold his head up. Everything's looking good. So this is a really nice setup from what I'm seeing, and I look forward to seeing this video to see how it looks. And this is going to be my ground hunting for hunting deer this year. So this is going to be pretty awesome. I think I'll add this video to the playlist of my ghillie hood so people can actually see the final outcome. But tell me what you guys think. What do you think of this setup? Does it blend in pretty good? Like I said, I haven't even tried to camo it. You know, I just kind of laid it on the ground, climbed under it, laid some stuff on top of me, and that's about it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.